Had to make sure I turned my mic on. I have done that before. So, happy Monday, everybody, and welcome to Midday Mayhem. I am running a bit late today, and that is because I joined Toastmasters this year, working on my public speech, kind of just trying to work on my skills because public speaking is something I enjoy doing. And as an author and as a transformation coach, besides being a professional gamer, I want what I do to actually connect with people and I want to genuinely be able to be of service. So, being able to communicate that is super important, which is that's why I joined Toastmasters in the first place. So, I will be changing my schedule that I do have on Twitch TV and that you may see updated also in YouTube so that it reflects that. I really didn't want it to run in there, but it's definitely dedicated time I have to take so that I can do right by you guys. Straight up, that's what it's for. So, to all of my Luca gamers, my Luca hippies, and my Luca lurkers, today we are going to be playing Fallout 76. And because I was running a little bit late, the gaming is going to have to extend itself too. So the free Heart Renter skin is still up and going. And there are new bonus items for February that were available for Fallout First. What is Fallout First? Fallout First is a subscription that you can have if you love to play Fallout that gives you access to different kinds of things within the game. One of those being when you see me pop up that really cool tent with the Christmas lights on it that lets me put all my scrap and my junk into a eternal pit of emptiness. So that means I can put as many items in there that count as crafting items as I want to. That's going to be in there. That's part of being a Fallout First member. It is a benefit. And then, of course, there is a place for you to cook, a place for you to sleep, and a place for you to get the tuned perk. So all of those things are available in that little pop-up tent. That's one of the many things. So let's take a look at this real quick before we jump into gaming. Because, yes, I love to shop my shiny things. Fallout First, what we got for free stuff. So you can see all of these costumes. Didn't really like the infantry hood, but it comes with the fur, so of course I took it. You get the downed plane generator, which is huge, by the way. It is huge. All right, so that is limited time right now for Fallout First, and it is free. So I will claim this for England. I'm going to claim it for myself. There's that cool holiday survival tent. That was the newest rendition of it, right? The latest change. And then you're going to be able to get icons so that we can see where you are on the map. And then you also get emotes. So the funky Mothman emote, which you may have seen me and other people doing. It's funny, it's weird, it's ridiculous. The Protectron shuffle is also another one that you could do. And then the blue demon prototype paint, which I have but have not yet put on yet. Features in the Atomic Shop right now, they have the Vault Quarters Shelter, which is super brand new. Let's take you through that real quick. It actually creates living space for you. So it's not just a big empty space. It's in addition to that, you can build your shelter and build and build and build in your shelter. It's different than what you're going to build at your camp. Okay? So you have the internal area where you can create rooms. You have segments. This is just something else that you can add inside your shelter. Different walling, different flooring, different choices of carpet. You can see all that. And then, if you have a common exercise area, which every shelter should have, that's what it is. It also allows you to use that kind of mapping. See, look at it's like a terrarium. You got the see-through glass floors and everything. So those are just some decorative shelter quarters and individual living space ideas that you could use. All right, let's go back. We don't want to spend too much time on that. There is the green Park Ranger power armor. There's a whole area that's attached to that and some storyline there. in Fallout 76. We'll see if you can find that. And then the burgundy sofas, which you can see I did not buy yet because I'm being hard to get. Right now, the lumberjack bundle, which includes most of what you see right here in this log cabin kit. Word of warning. The log cabin kit is meant to look like a log cabin. You cannot put wallpaper on the inside of that because it takes away the rustic ambiance of it. So think about that first. It's not going to be like roughneck on the outside and then bougie on the inside. Can't do that. It won't happen for you. And then there is the Treetop Daredevil's outfit. Also, we have some of the Valentine's stuff coming on. You have the Share the Love bundle, which includes everything that you see right there. The Valentine's Day paint, you get this super cute Fallout Cupid backpack. If you love to play in the game dress up, which I do, so I'm just going to buy the whole bundle. Because I earned it. Earning Atoms. Oh, and it was updated. So now I have to go back in there. Because they're screwing with me right now. Alright, now let's do it again. Alright, we have purchased the Love Bundle. And that's all of these individual like wallpapers you see here. There's 4. And you can add that. That pink neon heart sign is like super worth it. Alright, leaving the vault is of course the White Spring Resort bundle, which has been up there for about 2 months now. And then any free and special offers. This is only today. So this repair kit and kind of like this chill out look right here when you take your pictures. Now remember, taking 2 pictures in every single region will fulfill your weekly. So you get those atoms. Alright, so the store is being hard to get. So let us jump right in with our girl Tirluka. And you can't because you got disconnected from the server. You know, they did like a major update. They did, because they do this every once in a while. So I'm wondering to see. All of the storage space went up. All of the ability to, you know, instead of having 800, now you have 1200 storage. And then they separated everything that you're using from, I think it's, instead of having like food, aid, and chems all in one place, now they're separated. And instead of having your armor and all of your outfits in one place, now those are also separated. So for my crafters out there, this is like a dream come true because you can organize your stuff. For me, because weapons is all the way to the left and miscellaneous and junk is all the way to the right, it makes it like really difficult when I'm trying to access something that is not on my quick bar through the inventory while I'm running and or fighting or running and fighting. Because yes, I do that. I'm trying to multitask. So that's the only complaint I have. I actually do like the new organizational system. Nom nom nom. All right, so to my friends across the salty ocean, it is now evening time for you, later in the evening time. So if you come and say hello, thank you and hi.
You got David's trophy?
I did.
Pretty cool, right?
I guess it is.
That she's gonna know you mean business.
All right.
They have been a diehard, but they all started under David. Every single one of them. Even like our moms would have killed for that trophy.
Kill a pharaoh ghoul. Okay. What else? Ooh, they got some good stuff.
It's still in one piece. Hope we can say the same for Rosalind's memorial in that AI program.
All right. So every time I have my camp here, it gets completely destroyed by something. So let's see what is completely tried to destroy it this time, because I'm going to have to move this camp. Have to move it. See? Something's already trying to destroy it now, and I just got here. What is it shooting at this time? Ah.
Now, before moms would go ahead and eat
All right. So, she wants me to eat this thing. Can I even eat this thing? I do not have cannibal on, so I would have to put on cannibal. Oops, that is not it. Oh, I have a pack. Nom nom. Okay. I do believe cannibal is under endurance. Don't quote me on that. It is. Okay. So I'll just put one on. Even though you're supposed to rank that up. Here, I'll just put two on. And then...
Gross.
What?
Never catch me eating my own kind.
You're a robot. You don't eat.
Don't have the stomach for it. But I guess the gourmands did. Anyways, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to survive out there. Cannibalism or whatever. Good job, I guess.
So we did get XP for that.
This unit attempted to decorate local fauna with a Rudolph nose, failure case, features possessed to heads.
All right. So that's one of the reasons why I have to leave here. But there are great reasons to stay, which I was reminded of. So I don't know. I'll have to think long and hard about that. And I don't remember which one of these chests I was going to get rid of. Radiation fluids. Don't have. Well, that's good to know. What can I do? Buff tats. Nothing else. Okay. I don't think I really have to do anything. Hold on a second. Wow. What is that? Let's inspect that. Oh, okay. Action point refresh speed. It reduces damage while blocking. That's actually pretty good. 93 out of 35. This one actually does 60, 25, and 40. But of course, I don't have anything on it. Alright, let's go see what Beckett wants. I thought we helped him already, but I guess we didn't turn it in yet.
There you are. Two
Oh,
down,
there we
one
go.
to eh? We're on a damn roll. While you were dealing with the trash, I managed to get a hold of Ronnie. Now she's gonna help us take down the Blood Eagles at their final stronghold, the Watoga Underground.
Ooh. Huh. We should head out there right away.
Well, just let me ask one thing before we go.
Sure.
You know, I'm just a little worried about what's gonna happen after we rescue Frankie and take down the Claw.
The claw!
My work here
Wrong kind of claw.
will be done,
But still, anyone who's seen that movie knows exactly what I'm talking about. And we're gonna flirt with him because we are female and he's male and we can do that.
that's well,
Even though we're suffering from dysentery, which would be really kind of gross.
hey, I mean, who knows what the future holds? Hmm? Let's just see if we can get all this crazy shit done first. Huh?
We got it.
was hoping you'd say. You know, it's kind of funny. In another life, you would have made a hell of a raider yourself. Imagine that.
In another life, I would.
All right, I'm gonna head out to Watoga Underground and get things set up with Ryan. You meet us there.
Roger, Roger. Mwah. Okay, so transferring all kinds of nasty. There we go. Oh, we got some heavy stuff. Let's make sure we're not too over encumbered here. What kind of ammo do we need? Not that much left on the 10. 44 is doing okay. We actually need to put that down. Gatling laser has 4. We actually need more weapons than that. See, I'm having a hard time because I have my console account and then I have my PC account. My PC account has everything is different than the actual console account. So I have to like go through everything that I think I remembered that I have. And like keep in mind that I really need that. But I am definitely needing a Fat Man and a missile launcher of some kind, so I might have to take some of that. Grenade launcher. That's actually a really good one. Ghoul Slayer's Gatling Plasma is also a good one. I'm gonna have to grab that actually. You always need to have some kind of melee weapon, but I don't know. You know what? The best way to do any of this stuff. Wow, I got 2 things. Okay, the best way to do this is to actually look at what our perks are. So I have Heavy Gunner for non-explosive, Sturdy Frame, Barbarian, Bear Arms, and Traveling. So all my heavy weapons are going to cost or weigh 90% less. But I also do have automatic rifles higher. I will have to switch out glowing enemies for something else. But since I already have that is maxed out and you can't have more than one, I can actually scrap this one. So I don't have any automatic rifles per se. The best thing would be to actually just have non-automatic rifles. And I have 3 unused. So I can use this sucker right here. And I think this guy has carnivore, so Butcher's Bounty is like the only thing. So I'm taking Cannibal off and putting Fireproof back on. Because explosions hurt. And I am going to join the team, so I will put Bodyguard on, Stim Pack on, and I don't know why I didn't rank that up yet. Don't want blood packs. Really? I can't use any ones. Well, I guess that's all you get. First aid. Nerd Rage is good to have. Power bombs. And I am a power user. But I was trying to level so agility has most of my stuff. Born Survivor. Gotta have that. But I'm supposed to be doing a bloody build. But I don't think I have the armor for it. But then I was talking to 2 people yesterday about Fallout 76, and this is what they said. That they think that the bloody builds are going away. I don't know why that would happen. Maybe they have something on like an update that's coming up that'll change. That they're saying that the bloody is kind of going away and people are moving towards more Vanguard. And But I'm wondering why I'm getting a lot of more bloody things and more assassin armors than I am any other type of armor. Like I'm not getting Vanguard, I'm getting like Unyielding. And Unyielding is usually for bloody builds. So I'm at this point now with her where you can see the legendary perks are, right? So at the level that she's at right now, 150 is going to allow me to unlock this additional card and start leveling up different cards. So, and since you can change these depending on like take this off and add this on here, but if you're going to do that, then right now, before I hit level 50 is where I should be thinking about where I want my perks, what kind of armor I'm going to do, and what kind of build. Before, when you're doing these super level up, like, you know, double XP and double scoreboard and that kind of crap is, you want to get to level 100 as quick as possible. But now it's like I'm in a place where I can like move stuff around and do things. So if you have an opinion about that, please go ahead and stick that in the chat. If you have like a place that you got it from, you don't have to put the link. You can just tell me what the name of the like the name of the website is or the person that you got it from, and I'll go ahead and look that up. Because I don't like people inundating my stuff with links. Sometimes, especially like YouTube and Twitch might see that as an attempt to like hijack something. So just put like where you got it from and what kind of build it was. Wow, what? Now who is doing what? Well, there's always one or two. See, this is just a good place to level because things are consistently trying to destroy my camp. But then that also means that things are consistently trying to destroy my camp, so that's cool and sucks at the same time. But they just got blown up. Like, I literally just saw them and shot them. Where did they go? Nighttime, you can't find anything. Oh well. It's alright. They have something important later on. They'll turn into little meat bag things, and then I'll be able to find them easy. Alright, one more thing I have to do. And then questing is where we're gonna go. We have to make sure ammos and mods are in here. Because we did have a lot of mods.
Just taking a moment.
This was, there it is. Sign at 25. And I did have that one at this. Again? Oh my gosh. Oh, he must have been. See, when they blow him up like that, the body like launches and then I can't see him no more. Ah, he has stim pack. Sweet. Is that all? You know, with all that stuff, I have no idea how they like keep blowing up my stuff. Okay, back to the store. Alright. Make sure my weapons are in there. Oh, not weapons, mods. Sorry. Mods and armor. And ammo. That's what it was. I think. Did I have? Yeah, I did. I put that in there. And I do believe I have 2 mini nukes and missiles. Alright. There we go.
You've got a great place here.
rounds, 5mm rounds, crossbows, stuff, cryo cells, fuel cells. Alright. That was the weapons one. I do believe this was the one that I set for 900. Boo. People are like, why is it so expensive? It's not. There's people who are out here selling stuff for 2,500 and up. They find my stuff and they buy it cheap because I'm actually selling it for 50% less than other people. So I can get away with it because I'm a hoarder. This is actually explosive. It is explosive level 40. So this sucker actually, and it's minor lurks and bugs, and it's 25% less. So this was like the first really cool one that I found. This one actually goes for, where is it? 2,500 is 25,000 caps is what a lot of those high-end and or legacy explosive stuff goes for. The reason why they do it like that is because they sell it out of game. I don't sell my stuff out of game because I'm kind of particular about a game's third-party requirements, and that's why I can't. I like super can't do anything that would consist as like cheating, because no. My anti-armors are always like right here. Alright, so that's it for the weapons. And then plans and armor. Nobody wants plans anymore. Just like the Christmas event has ruined plans for everybody. Thanks a lot. But I do have a ton of maps. I'm not going to do it now, but I'm probably going to go map hunting one of these days.
Well, we're planning to stay up here in the mountains. Always the perfect weather for the bird.
Alright. We are doubling up on all these. And that. Alright. That's going to go in there. That's going to go in there. That's going to go in there. Cranberry moonshine for 20. Charger at 26. Oh, am I full already? That's crazy. Okay. And this guy. I can't even remember what I put in this one. Armor. Okay. Nope. Actually, no. And I'm turning all that in. The wait list is for Chameleon, but I can sell that. And that one's actually 5.
I've got a real good thing going for me here.
Is that the bolstering? Oh, it is. So bolstering is almost the same as unyielding. And I did want to try PvP, so I'm trying to collect PvP stuff. I'm like, I don't know how that's going to go. Probably not good. Food and chems. Food and chems and weight. And combat armor. Regular combat armor. I think that's, yep, there we go. Don't need that, and that is too heavy. Alright, we're good, I think. Besides the fact that I have dysentery and I didn't drink anything. So benefit of having a opposite sex companion is what you're about to see after I sleep. And I munch on my pizza.
Are you streaming?
I am streaming. You want to say hello?
No, I'm in my robe.
Mr. Crest in his robe. Aziz, kiss.
Give you a kiss. I'm gonna take a bath.
You live in there. Okay. Wow, the sleeping takes the longest. I think it's longer than when you play an instrument. There it is. That's kindred spirit. You don't get that from your camp. You only get it if you're sleeping at home and you have a companion. And then, of course, if you want well tuned, you have to play an instrument. All this just increases your AP, your health.
Man, I still can't believe it.
Jam into tuba music. I'm gonna let her do that so I can try to attempt to eat some lunch stuff. Next day, oh pizza. Waste not, want not. Come on. Okay, there. She got well tuned. Sweet. Sweet. What's that do? I don't know. Let's see. What does that do? Cool. So, kindred spirit plus 5 XP if we want to level fast. Well tuned AP regen plus 25. That's what you get from those two bonuses. Fully fed because you don't have to eat or drink anymore in the game. It doesn't kill you. It just doesn't. You don't get bonuses. Max hit points to 35. Plus 1 to your strength, and then disease resistant is up by 35%. So sweet. Am I on RP today? I don't think there's anybody to RP with today. I mean, none of my friends are actually on. If you want to find me on Xbox, I'm actually nualataylor on Xbox, and you can throw me a friend. You can throw me a friend invite, and I'll see it next time I'm on that. And if you're on PC and you're playing this, it's Tirluka, because almost every character I have is Tirluka. But when I got the PlayStation account for the and the Xbox account for Xbox Gold, when we created the accounts, I used my actual name. So it's not Tirluka on that. It's nualataylor. So it's not like you could just make another character. No matter what character you make, it's still going to run around with your freaking Xbox or PlayStation name. So weapons, armor, food. Ooh, yes, coffee. Oh shoot, that's what I forgot. I need to cook. That's right. Get in the kitchen, biatch. Make me some food. I heard about your PS4 only. Yeah, I only have it on the PC and the Xbox. I don't have it on PlayStation. My husband has actually commandeered the PlayStation. He's the one who uses the PlayStation the most. Me, it's just, you know. Hello, fantasy. Smile. You're on stream. Okay. Cooking time. The hell did I put it? Oh, you don't own this game? I was I remember RP was yesterday. Well, the D&D with Strained was yesterday, and they played till like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. I was like, I'm out, not doing that because I have a meeting every Monday at like 7:30 in the morning. The last thing I need is to not be able to go to sleep because no sleep makes me super cranky, like beyond normal cranky. Yeah, it's it's not a good thing. Thank you for vibe and support. Actually, before this, I was at my Toastmasters meeting, which is like directly after a national networking meeting, and we had to. If you're a visitor, like get ready to talk because they're gonna put you on the spot, and you're gonna have to like. The tabletop guy is just gonna be like, he's gonna throw a subject at you, and you're just gonna have to respond. My question was, you know, all of the world issues happening right now, all of that aside, if you could go anywhere for an anniversary, and they were talking about different kinds of anniversaries and how you would talk to people about it, where would you go? And I said, well, I'd probably go to Hawaii because that's where I met my hubby. That's where we got married. I'm actually from Hawaii, so majority of my family is there. But we'd probably go there because Chris goes there. Chris gets what Chris wants. Me, I'm like, Hawaii is beautiful. I super love the food, but there's too much family over there, and there's a lot of them. This is one of the reasons why I dated Chris, and that I dated like white guys mostly, is because if I brought anybody home, my grandma, my aunt, something, I swear to God, they would like pull up this book and they'd ask them like where they're from, who's your dad, who's your grandma, who's your this, who's your that, and then I'd find out that this is like my second cousin, and I'd be like that I couldn't date that person. It was like that for like everything. So it's like, well, if by Hawaiian ancestry there are only 300,000 of us left, that means the chances that we are related in some way is super high. So I was like, let me go touch outside the gene pool. And that is the story of why I started dating Chris. All right, leveling. Fallout topic for the day. Are you ready, Uber? This is for you. Because I know you're listening. Fallout topic for the day. Because Fallout's all about what? We bomb the world. These are all there's things trying to kill you all the time. All right. People are, sometimes they're nice. A lot of times they're nasty. There's raiders. People that work hard get things taken away from them. So it's almost like nice guys finish last, right? So theoretically, do you think that you could maintain your moral bearing and standing if you were in a survival situation? That will be our question. I will say the question. That will be the topic for today. Oh, another one. Wow. Don't blow me up. I'm standing right here. It's missiles. It's supposed to blow up the rats, not me. It's like, oh good, I'm traveled. Oh, yes. So going back to what I was saying. If you were in a survival situation, end of the world, okay? Stuff is crazy. Riots, fires, aliens come down from space, dinosaurs taking over, freaking zombie apocalypse, whatever. Robots take over the world. Do you think you would be able to maintain your moral standing? And then they'll be like, what you talking about? I mean, your idea of good or bad. Hey, hey, who's shooting at me and why? Oh, it's freaking Assaultron. Ah. Get ready to dodge and move. Blast of death coming. Hey, no cheating. Did she just break my armor? She did. She just broke my armor. You know what? And again, the whole... I'm gonna wait till she opens her face because she likes to cheat. See? Are you serious? Where is my other stuff and why is my Gatling gun not on? This is why I have to run. I do believe I finished the quest where these robots were supposed to be nice to me now, so I have no idea why they're being asses again. Like all of a sudden. Die! Ooh, stupid iBot. Yeah, you better give me a lot of steel. And there goes another one. Nope. Not me. There we go. Woo. Okay. Yeah. And the reason why I asked that topic is, right, so yesterday we had this super engaging conversation with some friends while we were doing IC and shit. And then after I ended my stream, we kind of ran into like another, you know how like when you talk and things kind of just go off on a tangent and then it becomes something that's pretty relevant, but it's like it was similar to but had nothing to do with what we were talking about. We got to where people have the kind of things, because remember we kind of talked about the whole bully thing and the out of control and power and behavior of people and how they condone that behavior, right? So role play, you could say how people will act dominant in role play and then try to integrate that dominance into like real life, or vice versa, where they're dominant in real life and try to exert their dominance into role play. And so we started talking about like the why. I love that question. That'll drive somebody nuts. Like we break that sucker down like peeling back an onion, right? And we're like, why does that happen? Why does that happen? And he came up with some really, really good reasons and really hit on some points that I would normally talk to with my clients about. So Uber says, not sure. And Uber smoke is coming from YouTube. He said, not sure. I think I would do a lot of things to stay alive or keep my close ones alive, right? Good and bad will be redefined, but certain things will stay no-goes. Right, because there's a difference between potential, right? What you could do, what you can do, what you will do. So those are three separate things, right? Potential, like what potential is there for this stuff to happen? Like, what would you allow yourself to do? Like, what are the boundaries that you draw for yourself? Not for other people now, because other people are just outside of you. Like, what boundaries you draw for yourself. And then the action that you're going to take. So what will I do? Kind of thing. So those three things. And then we talked about survival mentality. Survival mentality is a bitch. It's a doozy. It does all kinds of things. Yeah, it keeps us safe. It allows us to do things we normally wouldn't do, because we compartmentalize our situations, right? Like, well, it's okay at this situation, but not okay for this situation. And we see that a lot, like in real life, we see that a lot where people will make allowances here, but then it's not allowed in any other situation, like over here. And so break that down to situational, right? With the possibility of what could I do, what would I do, and then what will I do. Then we broke that down into like where your head is at. And what I mean by like where your head is at is what situation would you allow yourself to do the thing that you would never do, right? That is the survival mentality. The survival mentality will never allow you to actually grow beyond and actually good do to become a better version of yourself. You can't become a better version of yourself in survival mode. There are some people who get comfortable with survival mode and can learn to navigate it, come out of it, and then go back into it when they see fit. But most people, it's an either or. They can't do both. They're either in survival mode or they're out of survival mode, and they have a hard time moving between the two. So like you said, like if it was zombie apocalypse, like if everything was hitting the fan, and I'm sure you've experienced this with real family and real friends, right? There are people who you super trust that have turned on you and lied or betrayed you or done something else that's like super horrible and fucked up to you. And those were people that we trusted, people that we thought we knew, people that we love, right? And then, so why? Why did they do that? Could be for any amount of things, but it always goes back down to they did those things because of some kind of survival mode mentality. Survival mode mentality is bad. It's bad. It's the place that you go to protect your brain, protect your physical body, and to protect the things that you cherish, right? What you value, whether it's people, stuff. Yes, you can value stuff. People or the things you have or the accomplishments that you've made, all of that stuff, right? It all counts as stuff. It's true. That mentality is the bullshit mentality. So when I did this Fallout thing, I was like, I'm going to make a creature, I'm going to make my avatar, and I do things that I situationally, this is how I use role play, right? Gameplay to work out through things in different situations, because this is not unlike, this is not like life. If you die, you can come back. If you mess up, you can reload. If you do something, you can redo your whole character kind of thing and try again, or go back and get a different set of armor and weapons and then come back and try again. So you can use this to freaking role play, power game into anything to help you figure out stuff about not just the game and the situation, but about yourself. People play it because they think it's exciting, and almost always they will do things that they're not allowed, or they think they're not allowed, or they wouldn't dare do if they were going to be held accountable, right? And people will say that's fucked up, but I say that's good. I think it's healthy. I think people should realize the potential of action. Like, I'm about to talk to Beckett. Beckett's about to have some really bad news happen, right? So check it out. This is Ronnie. This is Beckett. This is my companion, because there are several you can pick from, but this is the one that I chose.
We're here. Now, it's a party.
Is this the one you were talking about?
Yep.
That's Ronnie. So you're the mysterious Ronnie. I almost thought Beckett was making you up.
Yeah, I could see Beckett doing something like that. Luckily for both of you, I'm perfectly real. Here you go. You did this joint. It didn't come cheap, but since you're here to take down the claw, it was worth every cap.
Damn, Skippy. I'm sure it was worth the caps you spent. Who'd you have to bribe to get the key? Or just you? Where's all the muscle? And I don't have enough charisma for that, which is a lie. But I can't use it because my character doesn't have enough charisma. So I'll just say, I'm sure it was worth the caps you spent.
Yeah, you better. My ass was hanging out in the breeze on this one.
We know, Ronnie. We know. Anyway, here's the plan.
And now
Ronnie's gonna head to the
for
main
some reason,
project and
I
see
have
if
bone
we can
worms.
wrap it up.
What the
In the
hell?
meantime, we're gonna cut our
Frickin'
way through the
diseases.
Eagles and head to the garage control room. Get the door open from the inside. Clear enough?
Yep, that is pretty clear. Is this a bad time to tell you how I really feel about you?
Listen, if my head weren't all out of whack worrying about this last push, I'd be, well, I'd be more into what you're laying down. All that matters us getting my brother out of this hellhole alive.
Fair enough.
Back, we can talk about us. Cool?
Cool. I got it.
One more thing. The Claw is the only one who knows where they're keeping Frankie. So don't go all gun happy on me until I give the go-ahead.
I told my gang. Anyone who shoots the Claw, they gotta answer to me.
All right.
All right. Good luck. I'll see you both on the other side.
Break on to the other side. And this was unacceptable because it doesn't have the stuff that I actually wanted to put on there, which was this. Where is it? There we go. We got Ghoul Slayers and the Zealots. So you got Scorched and everybody else. But I still only have 7 cores. That machine gun sucks ass. If there was anything else I could put in there, I would. It's probably just because I was using it against robots, but still. Alright, so I'm going to actually take the disease thing because I don't want disease. Alright, so going back to Uber saying that he would do a lot of things to stay alive. I would too. I know a lot of people who are beautiful souled people, and you know what? Beautiful soul or not, they would too. Behavior doesn't make the person. There you go. That is your cheat code for life for the day. Someone's behavior does not equal a person. Behavior can change because thinking can change, right? Your thoughts. Your thoughts are not solid things. Your thoughts are not facts. Thoughts can change, which means behavior can change, which means you can change. And people change like that every day. The person you were yesterday is not the same person you are today. When you learn this and you hear this, the person that you were today is not the person you're going to be tomorrow. So people change. They change all the time. Your behaviors are not who you are. Your behaviors are how you're behaving at the time. So survival shit, the survival mentality. Why is it good? Let's kind of break that down. So when you get approached with anything, like say, shit, I was supposed to fix my apparel while we do this. Nope, it's not apparel, it's armor. Pay attention, Tirluka. Anyways, if I am going to look at this through the eyes of science, which we are, the very, 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 very first thing that your brain says to you, and you know this because this happens a lot, whenever you come out with something new, right? When somebody comes up to you or knocks on your door and tries to sell you something, what's the first thing in your head? Like the first thing. Or if you're walking through the mall and you got those little kiosks that you walk by and somebody like tries to chase you down with like a lotion or wants you to try this or wants to bring you over so they can show you like the newest shampoo or this Dead Sea salt scrub or whatever the hell, right? They're trying to sell you something. It's something new. Most of the time, it's something that you've never purchased, never tried before. However, even though you've never had that experience before, the first thing that will come out of your mouth is no, right? I don't want it. I don't like it. No, go away. Don't talk to me. Don't sell things to me, blah, 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 blah. It's not because you don't need it, and it's not because you don't like it. It literally is because it's new. Your brain, still, you know, as developed and as advanced as it is still, you know, still has the lizard brain, is what we like to call it, right? That's your survival instinct. And we never developed past that. It's not like a prehensile tail where like that's what our tailbone is, right? It's not prehensile to where it used to exist and now it's gone because we evolved past it. That's not the thing. It's the way science looks at it as it's still there because it's meant to be there, right? This is your protect mode. This is the part of the psyche that we call your ego, right? It's attached to your ego. And your ego is not an asshole thing. It can be an asshole thing, but really the ego is there and designed to protect you. Your ego will flare up to protect you when what? When do you think it comes up? Your ego comes up to protect you when you feel threatened. Your ego will come up and, you will operate within your ego and your lizard brain when anything new comes up that either challenges what you know, what you believe, or something that you've never experienced before. It's totally natural. It's totally human. It's like stranger danger. Yes, exactly. However, because we know that, the real monsters in our world are actually other people who do monstrous things, that's like a real concept, right? There's a difference between fear and danger, right? But the mind, right, your lizard brain, it doesn't know the difference, right? It cognitively cannot tell the difference between something that is not real and something that is real because it sees everything as a danger. Like everything is dangerous, right? That's what it was meant to do. Like literally meant to do that because that's how we stay safe. New food could be poisonous. New animal might eat me. New person might murder me. And it's all valid, completely valid. Even it's not like we're cave people anymore, but it's still valid, right? A strange animal could hurt you. A strange food could hurt you. A stranger could hurt you, right? Strange just means not familiar with. And it's valid. So we shouldn't discount, right, our brain telling us, hey, something's wrong or something's new. It's just that the brain is already built to function where new is bad. You literally have to practice deciding, right? Don't just go off of this make-believe thing that your brain is doing, okay? Fear is when your brain goes through what-if scenarios and already convinces you that something is bad because of the future that something might happen. It doesn't mean it will happen. It just means it might happen. So your brain is like trying to look into the future. It's trying to be psychic. Like straight up, trying to be psychic. Your brain is trying to say that if you do this thing, you might get hurt, lose money, do this, do that, right? Something negative that you don't like or something dangerous that's completely new, right? So war games for you. But instead of allowing you to make that decision or to do risk mitigation, it immediately sends that no signal. That's what it's supposed to do. It takes a lot of discipline and knowing that the brain actually works that to where you can learn to respond to something or react to something, right? Reacting to something means you gave yourself absolutely no time to consider all of the possibilities. You didn't give yourself a pause. You didn't think. You just did, right? Whether it's bitching at somebody, flipping somebody off when you're driving. I know I've done that. Whether it's getting angry, anything that you're doing with an emotional response without thinking and boom, I'm just going to do it, right? There was no pause. That's what we call a reaction. Most people react to the world around them. They don't think. Never think. Response is different. Response is when you're allowing yourself to analyze what you feel, what you think, and actually choose the action that comes after. And that also does take practice. But you know what? If everyone responded to people, places, things, situations, this would be a different planet, right? If you thought ahead of what consequences could come of what you say or what you think, things would be different. But because people still live in this animal brain, right? That survival mind, the lizard brain, where everything new is bad, that personal development or changing yourself means like you're losing who you are. That's all ridiculous. That's all stuff that your brain makes up because fear isn't real, right? Fear is a fictional equation appearing real. Something that has not happened yet that your brain is trying to tell you is bad, right? Stranger danger. But you didn't experience it yet. You don't know if it's bad for you. You just all just have this thing, fear. Now, danger is real. If you have a healthy fear that actually is because of some kind of danger, those are okay. Like not playing around on the Grand Canyon over those railings. That's not just fear, unmitigated fear. That's danger. There's a reason to be afraid of that. Did someone pointing a gun at your head? That's not an unsubstantiated fear. That's danger. It's actually happening, is real. So danger is real. Fear is not. Once you figure out the difference between danger and fear, you have so much more control over how you want to respond. When you practice and have this knowledge that you can choose and that you always choose, even when you react, you're making a split, not even a split, like a millisecond decision, right? Super fast. That this is how I'm going to do, this is what I am going to do. You do. You actually do choose. You just don't register it as a choice, right? That's the difference between react and respond. So that's the fun part about the survival brain. The great thing is just like we said, people are not their behavior, right? And because thought can change, behavior can change. And because behavior can change, people can change. That means that you can always choose to respond. I'm going to force this bitch open. Force! Yeah. And then I'm going to hide. Ooh, drugs. I'm going to take all these drugs and I will sell them to other people. Because in this game, you can be a drug dealer. Because literally everybody's on chems. But sometimes for good things and sometimes for bad. So that's like the whole stranger danger thing. And kind of the explanation of why people are the way people are. Sometimes it's because sometimes it can be scary to exist in the real. And there are very real things to be afraid of when you are doing lots of things, from new job, new people, new girlfriend, new places, right? It's like a real thing. It's like not a fake thing. They're real. But you're actually afraid of the what if. It's not even a real and substantiated danger yet. It's just a fear. And we have that for two reasons, right? That we suffer from that for two reasons. A, because the human brain is super powerful and we have long memories. And B, because we're able to learn from our experiences, so we create bias. So through our experiences but our brain records, right? It forms these biases, and those biases are what help you to survive. But this is not Ator, the fighting eagle. We're not in the 80s, freaking 80s B movie where people are just kind of running around trying to survive. We live in a very civilized, we got technology, we've got fresh water, we've got food, we've got TV, we've got all this stuff. So why do people still do in the survival brain? That is a whole nother topic, my friend. And I super hope that you got something out of that. Ooh, big jar of chemicals. Probably make drugs from that. So when I play like my character and stuff, I go around. I'm mostly sneaky because I don't like getting caught unawares. One of the things that I don't like is not feeling in control of my situation. So I try as much as I can to be in control of my situation by controlling my armor, controlling my weapon, controlling whether I'm running at somebody or sneaking at somebody, right? Depending on the situation. So I'm usually some kind of sneaky character. It's always got a character that, like with high perception, can use weapons, because I do use weapons. Prior military, woot woot. That also is its own other conversation about that. But it's a good way for you to role play things that happen. And that what if, right? The healthy wargaming. If I do this, this may happen, right? If I do this, then that may happen. Oh, there's some pretty good hats in there. Phone. golf skirt. I like, sometimes they have good stuff, but not this time. All right. Antiques. Why am I so heavy right now? Oh, it's that paper thing. Yep. That paper cutter is like super heavy. Oh, I've only got 2 scrap kits. I love how you associated that with stranger danger. That's actually perfect. That was a great insight on kind of like the layman's terms for how the brain is. It's definitely that whole, oh, that's a sweet roll. I don't know. If I was starving, I would eat that, but that looks kind of scary. Put that away. All right, where is it? It says I'm supposed to go 89 degrees in that direction. I can't. Oh, daily ops is up. I'm gonna have to tell my boyfriend, I'll be right back. I have to go do ops with people. I know your brother's in danger, but someone just called it daily op. I'm sure you understand. The only reason besides, being booked to learn about this stuff, because you can, you learn this stuff in college, you learn this stuff doing behavioral studies, or if you want to become a coach, you'll learn about these things. If you're interested in learning how to use language to reprogram how you think and act, that's called neuro-linguistic programming. So you can literally relearn or learn new ways to change behavior through the use of language. That kind of stuff. Anybody can learn that. Right? It's not like freaking members only jackets, which is stupid. So member only jackets. It said members only, but like everybody had it. I always thought that was like the stupidest thing. Oh. Die, projection. Wow. Alright. Somebody probably heard that. Oh, hiding. It says open the garage. I'm like, what part of the garage do you want me to open? This is a huge garage. If this is a garage. It's mighty huge. Garage door control? Open? Oh, that was easy. Was that it? Okay. So, I did it. Now what? Guess I have to go in here. Wait a minute. Which one's which? There's a door right there. Oh, look. Roaches. I'm not eating that because I actually have food. But if I had to, we would be eating roaches, which is gross. Alright, this is what it says. Super mutants only killed by melee. Of course. I do not have a melee character. This is going to prove to be really whatever and stressful, so I am saving a brownie for myself. Oh. And it is a beautiful, beautiful Monday here. Check this out. It's like high of like 60 something, right? Almost going to be 70 because Texas is crazy like that. And then like by Thursday, snow in Texas. What is that about? I don't know what part of the country you're from, but it's still crazy. People are like, there's no climate change. It's like, you went from 30 degrees to 78 degrees, and now you're going down to 20 degrees. So it's like 22 degrees. WTF. I'm telling that guy to come too. I'm not the one who did it. There, I'll join you. Come on. We're telling the guy, come on. Really, though, I need to be putting on some kind of armor because it can super suck in here. Like, really suck. So let's see, which one is this? Yep, this is it. Let's go. Enter. Damn it, that is not what I wanted to do. I wanted to actually put that here. You need to get in it, lady. Enter. Alright, there we go. And in we go. Ta-da! Power armor is cool. Alright. So. Sweet. And I love it. Let's go!
Come in. This is Dodge. I've lost contact with the uplinks in this
And
area.
somehow, again,
Need to get that resolved.
like, again, I am slow and over-encumbered.
Signal repeater.
Get off me.
Target is the first uplink.
Come on. Leave me alone. Wow. I'm gonna run into agriculture. And then we're gonna go in here. And then we're gonna activate this thing.
Initiating signal calibration.
Wahaha.
You won't
Okay.
take that lying down. Brace yourself.
Damn it. Cut it out, super mutant. Really? These guys have to be brought down first before they can... Ah. Get! Son. Ah! Come on! Bashing has to happen. Let's go. Alright, get down. Alright. Oh, someone's about to explode. Oh, he's gonna explode anyway. Really? Oh, I have no... What? Where's my grenades? Oh. Of course. Like, this one is like the most horrible... There we go. Punk. Come on, throw the grenade. Why did Exo like leave and then come back? That don't make no sense. Oh look. You know what? That should hurt them as much as it hurts everybody else. Ah. Go, go, go. Run! I'm so slow because I'm over encumbered. That sucks. Go away. Yeah, you go get that next one, dude. Because I'm too slow. And Axel, I don't know. Axel is losing connection. Go, Bremen, go. Wah! Go, Bremen, go. Oh, I don't like this room. I really don't like this room.
That looks like another uplink coming through.
Shoot. Come on, Axel. What in the hell?
Watch yourselves.
Oh, this guy just flew off from the top. There he goes. Explode. What? I bashed you. Get down. Come on. No, you just need to get gas. You need to go down too. How's the dog? You know, I might actually do better just using my hands. It's this crazy dog. Come on, you come here. Pop, pop, pop. Wah. Yeah, in your head. What? Where did he come from? He just like right in front of me. Yeah, yeah. Oh, what? That's some crazy stuff. Alright. I have to fix that one already. That's crazy. I had to shoot that guy in the face. I love when they fall down like that. That's funny. Alright, punch you in the face. Punch you in the face. Ah! You're not allowed to call me! Or she might be. I might have, because my schedule is like crossed. She might be able to. Lolly, can I call you back in like 5 minutes?
Oh yeah, no worries at all.
Alright, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Bye.
Bye. Should be about 5 minutes.
That did the trick. Sending out the big guns now.
Oh, now I have to go get the big guy. Go, go, go. That Victorium. Gonna die. What? Who? Where is he? Ah, here he is. Ah. Serious? Go away. What? Come on, load the whole weapon. Ah! I don't want you, I want the other guy. He just set me on fire. He did. Bump him in the face. Bump him in the face. Good job. Sheesh. 7. Oh, it was under 8 minutes, but almost. We almost failed. You know what? I don't know what. Good job, Bremen. Super good job. Okay, I'm sorry, Uber. I'll look at what you said in a minute because I really want to see what you wrote. And then I need to go jump into my next client call because I'm like, I'm sorry. I didn't know my shit was going to run over. I was like, when your life coach is a professional gamer. That's going to be a meme, I swear. Okay, normally I would go around and find just a whole bunch of... go and get all the free ammo, but I can't. Alright, this fulfills my daily for my daily ops. That's sweet. Let's see what the rewards are. Good reward, good reward, good reward. Ooh, Mutant Sayers Railway. That's nice. Whistle in the dark. I don't know what that is, but we have a thing about that back home in Hawaii. Uber says, I agree with you. Our brains often tell us to fear something, fight for something, or flee from it. With experience and knowledge, you can train yourself to make better decisions. The problem is that when people don't care about the long term. In war, for example, people commit war crimes believing that war will never end. You're Dutch. Oh, I love you even more, Uber. because you come from a place that I would love to live at. I just, there's a different conflicts of that. I love talking to people from, I love talking to the Dutch. I love talking to the Swedes. I have friends that actually live there, and they play Elder Scrolls Online with me, even though they're from there. And it's interesting how the outlook of that. And it's true. People don't just do that in war because they think they'll never end. They will also allow themselves to do bad things because they don't think that there's a continuation of what we have right now. So they think that what we're existing in and what we have right now is it, right? They think that there's nothing after this, which is ridiculous because we know that energy can never be created nor destroyed. It just transforms into different types of energy. Right? So it would be foolish to think that all of the energy that literally carries signals from our brain to our nervous system, runs every single cell in our body, right? And that no longer is when we finally leave this plane. What happens to all that energy? That's another conversation for another time. I know the game is stupid, right? But I do have to go to my, I have an appointment. I have a client call with somebody. I usually do have client calls with somebody around this time because I was supposed to start an hour early.